Hello, welcome back everyone. We're going to kick this off by re-signing a guard, Connor Williams. I know this may not be a super popular decision here. Williams, not the best guard, but I mean, he's better than nothing, you know, and that's kind of what you face as an issue when you don't re-sign linemen. Next, I want to trade for the Rams cornerback, David Long Jr. You know, the Rams are in a really bad spot, so I think this should be something we could get done. We're giving away an older player for a younger player with a contract, so we're going to have to give up a few picks. 2 late rounds should do it. And just like that, we've got Long Jr. Let's make another trade. Paris Campbell isn't working out, and I want a speedy deep threat on this team. I know we already have Dante, but we're going to go about 3rd, a 4th, and Paris Campbell for McCole Hardman. Let me know if you think that was a good trade. Finally, again, the Rams are bad, so we're going to try to sell Ben Goddard here for a really good slot receiver in Robert Woods. 5th round and 4th round pick gets it done, and just like that, we've upgraded our wide receivers. So are we committing to Austin Belton? It would seem so from that, but maybe we're getting receivers for the future. Rico Yasine, a strong arm quarterback from Montana, really young, really big arm. How about Kai Linehan out of Utah? You know, I watched him a few times, and I think he could be really special, even though people are not projecting him super high. Let's go ahead and get into the game now. As you've kind of seen a glimpse into what our future will be like, all 3 of our receivers now have at least 2 to 3 years of contract on them, our top big 3. All are super highly rated, you know, really good wide receivers. So I think we've got a big chance to see the passing game start to flourish and maybe Austin Belton take less bad throws. I mean, really, it's been Dante Pettis or bust for him. And now he's got no excuse because Woods is fantastic and McCole Hardman should be able to make big plays happen. Let's go ahead and get into this game against the Giants, and we'll see if Austin Belton's commitment is as good as ours was to him. Well, off Ricky Rubini's going to go here, and away the ball is. Here in Salt Lake City, the Flyers Stadium here. It'll be fielded and kneeled in the end zone. As out will come our former quarterback, Matt Stafford. You know, I never wish anything but the best for him, and I'm glad to see he's doing well. 15-3 on the season. Stafford having a great year so far with the Giants. Stafford dropping back here, going to throw this one across the middle. That is caught, and will be down to about the 45-yard line there. A nice pitch and catch there for Evan Ingram. 1st and 10 at the 45. Really hoping to see our front line get some pressure today, as that one's down to the 50-yard line now on a run to Saquon Barkley. I feel like it's been hit or miss on our rushing for the last few weeks, and I really want to see just more consistency from him. 3rd and 6, and how about that breakup by Kenny Vaccaro? That'll force a punt, and we'll get the ball now. On the 5-yard line, handoff Matthew Beard, who has been absolutely fantastic. Gives us a 2nd down and 6, and let's go ahead and reward him on the stretch play. Every single time Matthew Beard gets hit, he's falling forward. As you'll see, Zimenez is going to have to take a knee there. Looks like he got injured. 3rd and 10 now. High snap for Belton. He's going to drop back and throw this one across the middle of the field. Middle linebacker was nicely there in hook zone coverage, and we'll have to punt the ball away. 1st and 10. Looks like Stafford's favorite target might be Evan Ingram so far. You know, unfortunately, just could never quite get that connection going with TJ Hawkinson in Detroit. Now Salt Lake City, of course. Evan Ingram again. Really, right now, the tight end is exposing our linebacking core, who just, you know, they're not the best coverage linebackers. Now 1st down and 10. Guess who? It's Trey Flowers, who we are still trying to negotiate re-signing. It seems like this one might be going into the offseason. He wants to test free agency, so we could be seeing a tag for Trey Flowers, as Barkley's going to catch the check down and will be stopped short of a 1st down. 4th and 3, Stafford will convert. Guess who? It's his only target of the day so far, really. Evan Ingram. Stafford finding the tight end over and over and over again. So, you know, our linebacking core really needs to step up. Now Barkley shrugging off a tackle there as Tavai brings him down. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Stafford dropping back. Too much time. Too much time. My goodness. We finally get to him, thankfully forcing a bad pass. But, you know, way too much time there not to come down with a sack. Coverage did a great job. 2nd down and 7, and here is the first catch for McCole Hardman. Picked up about 7 yards there. Handed off to Matthew Beard, and he'll actually be brought down just short. Yeah, they're going to say inches short. 4th and inches on the 35. Why not go for it? QB sneak. And Belton somehow falls ahead for a first down there. Not much gain, but not much needed. Now Belton dropping back. Gonna throw this one across the middle. Where the heck was that going to? It throws like that make you wonder. We committed to this guy, and that's just a bad throw. Now a really, really low throw for Dante that he has to dive for and catch, and of course he does because that's how good he is. 2nd down and 9. An all-out blitz here, and we'll find calmly TJ Hawkinson there. Nice just composure and throw by Belton. Sometimes he looks like the superstar he is, and sometimes he doesn't. It's just not consistent. So I'll throw out here to Robert Woods in his first catch as a Flyer. Really nice catch and run there for him. You'll see a lot of underneath with him for sure. There he is, wide open, and Belton, what is he looking for? I don't know if there's like no connection there because of the trade. They didn't have a whole lot of time to play together. 2nd down and 15, we'll go ahead and throw it again, as that's going to be a catch for Mecole Hardman. Nice catch there. He looks really good so far. 1st and 10. Screen pass out to Lance Roach. Lance will get down. He'll actually get rocked out of bounds at the 4-yard line. But a really good start so far for the Giants. The Flyers looking to go ahead and even things up here. In position to do so in the 2nd quarter. And we will start the 2nd quarter in our jumbo package, as do they. Kosi Mensah on 3rd down. Going to get brought down short. I don't even think he got a yard there, and we'll have to go for it on 4th and 3. You know this team, they love going for it. Belton dropping back, rolling out, throwing this one. He's got Mecole Hardman in the back of the end zone. A nice, just waiting for the play to develop there. Mecole running open, and that'll be a touchdown. 6 and 3 after a failed extra point there, as now it's going to be Matt Stafford throwing this one out. 3rd down and 2 now, 49-yard line. Stafford, looks like Barkley's going to get the handoff here, and a whiff tackle by Jay Terry. I think he had him. I don't know what that was, and unfortunately Barkley's going to pick up a big gain there. So 2nd down and 6 now at the 37. Stafford dropping back, throws this one out, and I think Coleman's there in coverage. He's not physical enough. I have not been impressed with Justin Coleman this season. So 1st and 10 at the 24. Stafford underneath. A tackle shrugged off. Are you joking me? As Matt Stafford will get that one down to the 17-yard line. Now Stafford handing it off to Barkley, and he'll be brought down at about the 10-yard line. Inside goal line now. Actually, no, they're going to say still chains on this one. High snap for Stafford, and unfortunately that results in a 1-yard loss there. Trey Flowers, another tackle for loss. So 3rd and 9 here. Stafford. Looks like Barkley's going to be in pass pro. And Stafford gets rocked. I don't think Chance Fortunato actually gets injured on the play. Hopefully that's not serious. I'm not sure Barkley saw it coming. And now Belton throwing this one deep. He's got Mecole Hardman in one-on-one, and he just can't come down with it. Well, you want to see a lot of that from Mecole, as, oh my goodness, we had Barkley dead to rights at the 2-yard line. And Jay Terry whiffs on another tackle for loss. Now 3rd down and 2. Handoff Barkley. Nowhere. Mitch Newman has been a superstar for this team this year. So great field position here. 2nd down and 7. Chance for the Flyers to really take over, as Belton going to run read option. He doesn't even get back to the line, actually. 3rd down and 9 here. Belton dropping back. Throwing this one out. Just poor timing throw there, and we'll go for it on 4th and 9. I don't get this decision. Belton will take off and run with it, though. He will pick up the first down. He does have the speed for that, as we hit the 2-minute warning before the half. 2nd down and 10 now. Belton dropping back, throwing this one out. He's got Robert Woods for about 4 yards there. Decent catch. 3rd down and 5 now. Belton throwing this one out. He's got Robert Woods again, man. Robert Woods looking really good so far. All 3 receivers actually looking great. 1st and 10 now. Belton rolling out. He's going to wait for something to develop. Throws this one into the dirt. I think he had Bettis open there, honestly. Now Belton dropping back, throwing this one out, and he misses Dante Pettis again. Belton with the terrible throws today. Now throwing this one out, though. Robert Woods with a one-handed catch over his shoulder in one-on-one coverage on a fade route. That's a special play there from a special receiver that we just traded for. And now you see what I mean. No excuse for Austin Belton. Matt Stafford now back on offense. He doesn't have a lot of time. Gonna get this one down for about a 20-yard pass though. Stafford at the 50, probably about the 34 is where his field goal's targeting. His kicker's targeting. And nice pass break up there, as that'll force a 3rd down and 5. At the 47-yard line for the Flyers, Stafford. Gonna snap this one. His line fell apart there. Barkley just barely clears the 1st down marker. No, actually, he's going to be short inches. They will pick up a 1st down on the next play, though, and they have 13 seconds left to get in field goal range. Stafford throwing this one into Barkley. They have no timeouts. He's got to get out of bounds. He doesn't do so, and that will go to halftime. Bad clock management from the Giants there, as we go into halftime with a pretty decent lead so far. You know, the Flyers look great. 13-6 is our lead, and I think the wide receivers look fantastic. Start of the second half here. He's going to start with a draw play to Matthew Beard on 1st down, and he will pick up about 13 yards. So interesting considering usually we run a lot, but the draw catches him offsides. Not offsides, but out of sorts, that is. And Belton on an RPO, trying to find Robert Woods. A terrible freaking pass, man. A horrible pass. I just... You can see the frustration between the front office and Austin Belton. Belton, you know, especially after this last trade, the trade deadline week, where we pick up 2 wide receivers for him. We commit to him. He's frustrated. He's saying, give me more weapons. That's the problem. Well, he's got the weapons. You got no excuses now, Belton. Just frustrating. As 1st and 10, Barkley going to get brought down in the backfield by Jeffrey O'Sullivan. Had a quiet year so far, but that was a nice tackle. 3rd down and 3, dropping back. Throwing this one out, he's got Barkley in the check down, and Evan Ingram out of the tight end position have just been Stafford's go-to so far. Now 2nd and goal at the 2. Stafford dropping back, throwing this one out. Like I just said, that's going to be Evan Ingram for a touchdown. Fantastic game for him so far. Okay, tie game, all knotted up. 3rd down and 7 for the Flyers, as we will find TJ Hawkinson for a 1st down. An okay throw by Belton there, but he's still not a 50% completion percentage on the day. Now Belton throwing out as he gets rocked. A nice check down to TJ Hawkinson again. And hey, you know, maybe Hawkinson needs to get more involved in the game plan. Play action now. Belton throwing this one out, and that gets broken up. A nice play by the D-line to not bat that one down. 4th and 3, and we're going for it. It hasn't worked out so well far for us today, and it's just good coverage. That's definitely good coverage by McKinney, but you're hoping for more from Belton there. Now Barkley on the run. We'll pick up 9 yards there. Makes it 2nd down and inches. Hand off. Barkley brought down in the backfield. That's Jay Terry not whiffing on that tackle. And what the heck is that dancing there? 3rd and inches. As the I gotta meet with my team and ask them what they're doing. These dances are getting out of control. Barkley now on the handoff, 1st and 10. He will get down to the 24-yard line. We'll pick up a new set of downs there. Now 3rd down and 8. Stafford really been calm and composed so far, and a flag. This one might be offsides. Stafford has all day long in the pocket. It won't matter. That's going to be brought down at the 1-yard line. It is offsides, so obviously gets rejected. And 1st and goal at the 1. Stafford, touchdown. Defense isn't looking great today. I'm not going to lie. The defense has been pretty porous. Austin Belton now. Whoa! Dante Pettis. Oh, he one-hands it. I'm sorry. Can we see that again? I'm busy looking away, and Dante Pettis all alone. I don't know where the defense was. He just burns by them both. Safety not watching, and Dante Pettis. Oh, he just casually one-hands that. We might be looking at the best wide receiver in the NFL right now, as he knots the game back up at 20 apiece. How about Evan Ingram, though? 9-yard catch from there. And that will end the 3rd quarter. I don't know if I've seen a better catch this season in the NFL than what Dante Pettis just pulled off. I mean, it was stupid, but it was good. Top of the fourth quarter here. It's all tied up. This is crunch time. Evan Ingram, I think he actually caught the flip pass there. You don't see that often from tight ends. Second down and 5 now at the 46. Handoff, Barkley just shrugging off Mitch Truman's tackle. You don't see that often. Wow. Barkley is good at that though. 1st and 10. Play action to Barkley. Throwing this one out, and that will be caught and brought down at the 21-yard line there. And that's Darius Slayton catching a pass. And at 1st and 10 at the 20. Barkley running off his blockers there. He got 9 yards. Another good run for him.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd down and 2 at the 12. Stafford. That one gets caught and brought down at the 4-yard line by Slaughter. He's been really excellent today outside. Now at the 4-yard line, 1st and goal for Stafford. Touchdown, Slaughter. Slaughter slaughtering us. Slayton slaughtering us. Barkley slaughtering us. Stafford slaughtering us. Oh, and don't forget Evan Ingram. As 1st and 10, Lance Roach with the screen pass here. He'll pick up about 8 yards. Nice pitch and catch from there. I mean, Belton, you know, he's been not doing too much recently, but still not impressive. And there's a holding call. 100% that one's getting moved back. Yep, holding on the Flyers. 4th and 3 now. You got to go for it, I feel like, if you're the Flyers. On your own 32, do you? I don't know about that, actually. As Belton elects not to throw the open 3-yard dig route that was wide open for a 1st down and instead throws it deep to Pettis into double coverage.
Shepard's pass complete to Sterling Shepard.
And Sterling Shepard gets a touchdown. So just like that, you're down 2 scores if you're the Flyers. I'm just, it's just frustrating how poorly Belton's playing for what should have been a #1 overall pick. As a bad pass there, but Dante Pettis bails him out by holding onto it. That's a hospital pass right there for Pettis, who's up to 100 yards on the day. No surprise there. Well, let's just go to a screen pass for Lance Roach then. He'll pick up the 1st down with his legs. I don't think I've seen enough of him today, to be honest. 2nd down and 10. Let's throw this one deep to Mecole Hardman. He catches it. They're going to say he wasn't in bounds. I think you challenge that. Well, no challenge, and yeah, no challenge, and instead Belton throws a pick to Xavier McKinney, and you have to wonder, would that have been overturned? I don't know. It doesn't really matter because Austin Belton is single-handedly throwing us out of this game. Not that the defense hasn't done their part, as this will be another catch for Sterling Shepard here. At the 50-yard line, 5 minutes remaining. I mean, you get a stop here, or the game's pretty much over. Stafford will be sacked. I think they're going to attribute that one to Rashawn Gary. 2nd down and 14. Stafford pump fakes. He's been so good today. And Evan Ingram, I mean, just whiff tackles left and right. This defense, it's normally not the worst, you know. I mean, they've looked terrible. I mean, tribute, you know. Whatever. I don't have anything left to say. This team is single-handedly just throwing this game. I guess not single-handedly. There's a lot of hands involved. How about Jeff Okudah, though? All reliable. Okudah makes a nice break up there. I think we need an overhaul at cornerback this offseason, and I will be looking into that. Now Barkley with a really nice juke there. He'll pick up another couple of yards. He's getting close to 100. Needs 9 more. 4th and 2. The Giants will go for it. They'll hand off to Barkley, and that works out somehow. And that will officially end the game, as Flyers are raining blues down on the team, and it's hard to argue with them. Belton looked terrible. Pettis was the lone bright spot, I'd say. Well, all the receivers were pretty good today, actually. I thought Mecole Hardman looked fantastic. Robert Woods and Pettis both had insane one-hand catches. Our offensive line was suspect, if I'm being honest. Austin Belton was terrible. Didn't see enough running, so I think that's on the coaching staff there. And then our defense as a whole was just 1 through 5, you know, 1 through 11 were not good. The linebacking core took a big step back today. Our defensive line didn't generate enough pressure. And we end up with a loss to the Giants after a trade deadline move that was really a blockbuster trade deadline for us. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully we can right the ship. We are 1 game away from being halfway through this season. And then we are quickly approaching our offseason, hopefully with playoffs. See you soon.